Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be playing Hearts of Iron 4. I'm going to be making a tutorial for y'all, so if any of y'all decide to get this game or already have this game but don't play it because you don't know how to, hopefully this will help you. So, as soon as you open the game, first you want to obviously click single player. This shows you where, previous games you've played. This will be new games, obviously, and this will be previous games that you've played that you can load, or multiplayer games that you have saves of that you can load. I haven't played tutorial, but if you want to check it out, do that. But I'll basically be running down the basics for y'all today. So first you click new game, click single player, new game, and then you have an option to pick from January 1936 or August 1939. I'd recommend 1936 because it allows you to customize your country over the next 3 years before the war starts, whereas in 39 it just puts you directly into the war because Germany goes after Poland very soon after the game starts. So we're gonna do a 36. Click select scenario. So this is all the country. These are the countries that have a not a special focus tree, because there are countries in here that do do not have very special focus trees. Particularly the Soviet Union and Italy. They have base game focus trees, and they haven't been updated since the game came out. But these are the main majors, the big countries that are important to the world. This allows you to pick other countries, but even if you click on any of these and then select country, it'll allow you to change your country. These are countries that will get special focuses from all the DLCs. So right now I'm playing with all the DLCs, but unless you buy all the DLCs right off when you start, you probably won't have any extra special focus trees. There's also a lot of things that aren't in the that require the DLCs to have. There are a lot of things in the game that require DLCs to make the game more enjoyable. So if you can, I recommend you buying the game and its DLCs. But if you're not able to do that, then that's alright. It's not a big deal. So first off, you can pick your country. As I said, if I selected Italy, Japan, Soviet Union, USA, UK, Poland, Canada, Czechs, Hungary, Romania, and then select country, it'll allow me to switch my country freely. So I could play as any of the countries in the game. But today I'm going to be playing as Germany just because I find it's easiest to play as Germany. And as you can see down here, this is your how hard the game will be by the AI, how the AI will play the game. So I play on regular all the time. Sometimes I play on veteran or elite, but when I was starting off, I played on civilian a couple times, and then when I got the hang of the game, I switched to regular. I've been playing on that or higher ever since. So if you need to switch on civilian, it should help you. As you can see, it gives you all these buffs. And then down here, so if you're looking to learn how to play the game fast and then get achievements, this is how you get achievements, by turning on Iron Man mode. And then down here, it'll say can get achievements. There are a few achievements that you can get in 39. I don't know how many. I think there's just one maybe, and that one you have to play as Poland. So yeah, it's pretty hard. I haven't got that one yet. Um, and then this is historical AI focus. So this one makes the game somewhat realistic because sometimes the AI does, you know, not do historical even if you turn it on. So today I'm going to be playing with historical AI focus on and Iron Man mode off. So as you can see, this has an X through it, and I can't get achievements from this game. And then I'm playing as Germany. I'd recommend playing as Germany to start off with because it's easy. It's easier to get a hang of the game, especially with all the focuses. You're able to take land from your smaller neighboring countries, and then that'll help you. So after you've picked your country and you want to start the game, you come down here and click start. It'll load you in. It's loading screen. And then it puts you in the game. So this red area, let's start off with let's start off with like the map area. This red area is a demilitarized zone. So you can't send troops into here. See, you hear that noise? That is the game denying me to send troops in here. But I can send them there, and I can have them walk up and around, but I can't have them go through. So how the game is it's like tiles. So the tiles are what each troop moves on. And then those tiles are inside different areas. So like this is Wutterberg. And then over here is Aubrayern. And then it's Niederbrayern. And then Franken. And then if you go where is it? Well, if you go down here, it allows you to show all the different types of maps. So this is just like, regular map. This is map mode default, which shows, the border with all the other countries and then your military. So, and then there's the naval map, and then there's the Air Force. And then these areas are grouped up into bigger areas where the Air Force will fly over. And then there is Operatives map. Now, Operatives is also up here in the top left corner, right next to Decisions and Research. It is a part of a DLC. So, unless you get the DLC right off the bat, you're not going to have this. Same with the managed subjects and collaboration governments down here. And then also, like with this, so this is a focus tree. You come in here, you pick your focus. So right off the bat, you're not going to have this side of the focus tree because this is another DLC. And then a lot of countries down here and here and here. And then the US has a special focus tree that had been upgraded because of the DLC. Man the guns. So, first off, what you want to do, you're going to look up here. This is your timer. So, this is the date, and then this is the speed of which the game is playing on. So, right now it's 1. So, this is 2, that's 3, that's 4, and that's 5. Play on 5 until events happen, then pause your game. You can pause your game faster by pressing the spacebar, and then, look at the event, and then, do that. But when you're in a war, I'd recommend playing on 4 speed or 3 speed. Sometimes I forget about that and end up playing in 4 speed or 5 speed. So it kind of hurts me. But now we're gonna go on to factories. So up here, these are all the icons for things you need or are happening, or other countries are sending things to your country. So first we're gonna start with research. So as Germany, you start off with 4 technology research slots. So you click on this one. Depending on how I am, I normally either go and get heavy tanks or medium tanks. So I would recommend going for medium tank and then going to land doctrine. So the green ones are the military, the blue ones are the navy, the red ones are the air, and then the brown ones, orange ones are for engineering and industry. So you go to land doctrine. This one's very important because if you don't do land doctrine, then your troops won't have a special way of fighting or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. It just gives you a bunch of buffs that will help out your army depending on how you do it. So this one, clearly mobile warfare. This one is tanks, for more geared to like tanks, especially if you go down this route. Um, and then this one, superior firepower, is more geared to like artillery. And if you go down this route, it'll help you get like more what's it called, soft attack, which helps break other divisions. And then grand battle plan, that's like World War One. You don't want to do that. And I mean, unless you plan on just sitting there and doing nothing the entire game, I wouldn't recommend doing that. And then there is mass assault. Mass assault good for like countries that don't have, that either have lots of manpower or don't have much manpower, especially if you go down this route, because it will allow you to it'll allow you to have more org and recovery rate and reinforcement rate and stuff and division attrition. So that really helps you. And then this side is like more towards taking less supply and more to keeping your org and stuff. So as I said, as Germany, I'd recommend going down mobile warfare doctrine. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna, right at the start of the game, you're gonna already have mobile warfare research. So you're gonna do delay, and then you're gonna click to the next research slot, and you're gonna go over to engineering, and you're going to do electronic engineering. And you're gonna get this light bulb, and then you're gonna click to the next research slot, and you're gonna industry. You're gonna do production. You're gonna want to do this for every country you play as. So if you only have like 3 research slots, do these 3. If you only have 2, then do these 2. And then focus on your industry a lot and your electronics. So that's that for research. And then now we have factories. So first off, you want to build civilian factories for a good year, or not year. You want to build civilian factories for a good 2 years, if not 3, and so you want to build it in the states that have the highest infrastructure. So I'm gonna build it down here in Württemberg, and then also up here in the Rhineland, and here in Westphalen, and then also here in Brandenburg. And so these will build over time, and it'll pop back up here with a different icon that says you need to build. So, yeah, you do this for a good couple of years. You keep, like, after these go away, after these get built, you put more to be built. And this is just a queue for them to be built, and after this finish, these will do, and then these and these. So, yeah. And then you go up here, and the next one is military factories. So, these are what you produce. So the more military factories you have, the more weapons and equipment you'll produce for your army. So normally, I put factories here to start off with on the light tanks, and then I leave them on light tanks, and then I also put factories here on the artillery. And then as you see, I have 1 factory left. It says up here your amount of factories. I'll put 1 on support. But what you want to do is you want to at least have a good amount of factories on light tanks, or tanks, artillery, guns, support, fighters. But you want to get like fighter 2s and fighter 3s, because they're a lot better. So yeah. And then next is the focus tree. So I already showed you this, but normally what I do is I go down the 4-year plan and get the Hermann Göring Wecker, whatever that word is, and then the KDF wagon, and then do Rhineland. But today I'll do the Rhineland right away, and we're gonna up here we're gonna put on 5-speed, and then next is divisions. This is where you go. This icon, the tank icon, is where you train your divisions and edit like their army layout. So this is the like all of their not buffs, their all of their stats and stuff. And then here is where you change their templates. So yeah, and then this says outdated equipment because I'm building outdated submarines. So Navy, I'm probably going to be making a separate video for Navy and division templates. So if y'all want to see that, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll get that out as fast as possible. And then what you want to do after that is, what I do is I go like this. You just hold down left trigger, and then you drag across all of these little all of these little flags, and those are your divisions. And then you come down here and you click on this. So now you have them in an army. But what you want to do is, if you double click on the tanks, then you click here and move them over. And then normally what I do is I also move this truck over, and then I go up here and I select half of current divisions, and then I split them. So this makes 2 armies. So then you go up here and you pick a general. So with another DLC that I have, it allows these, which means you can come in here and like customize your generals, and they'll get different traits and be able to do better in different like terrains and circumstances and stuff. And they'll be better at, like, say, tanks versus cavalry or infantry. So normally what I do is I get Rommel, and I get Mackenstein, and then I also get, for my tanks, I do Heinz. And then right here, you click on your division. So if you hold down Shift, you'll have both divisions selected, and then you click here, and this creates an army. So these are just like these are armies, and this is an army group. That's what it is. And then you go up here and you get a field marshal. So normally I either go for this field marshal or this field marshal, just because he has the highest attack, but he has a good attack and defense and a alright I don't know what that is. I guess, I don't know. I forgot what the horse was. I guess planning speed. So I pick him normally. And then what I'll do is I'll, like, put this army down here. And I'll put this army either up here or in here. I'll just do there for now. And then I do that. This is what you can do with your army. So what I just did is I just did the fallback line, and you click on that, and then you drag it with a right click around the map, and it creates a fallback line. So yes, but what I did to the countries is you come down here, you click on the army, you click front line, and then you click on the country that you want, the border that you have with a country that you want to either put troops on or attack. And then you can just leave them there until you attack them. So yeah, and then all up here, this is decisions. This is another DLC, but the MIFO bills, don't click it because it helps you with construction speed for military factories, and you're gonna need that after you get that good 2 years of building civs in, because it lasts until you go to war. So if you go to war, then you're going to get a debuff, but if you don't go to war and you just wait till 39, you will be fine. So that's all for this episode. If y'all enjoyed and y'all want to see more, and y'all want to see the other videos, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will make those as soon as possible. Hope y'all have an amazing day, and see y'all next time.